I went to the corner, my friends, they weren't there. They said, hey man, you want your share? I turned around and walked away. I didn't want to live nowhere. Street corners with the finest of views.
Hey everybody, it's Douglas Scott McCarron again. I'm doing handheld, so excuse me if I jitter here a lot, but I kind of want to go over the software I have. Right now I'm looking at Magic's Video Pro X, which is what I use for editing. I just find it more intuitive. I mean, I've tried with Resolve, and then there's Hit Films, and there's Final Cut and Premiere. There's all a bunch of them, but this is the one I like. The screen right here is called Import, and you can just see the names of different folders where I've got projects. And we're going to have a little jitter because I'm shifting to one hand. I'm going to click on Effects, and just want to show you, scroll way up here. So you have what comes within normal, I guess it's all normal, but it comes with, bright contrast, color correction. And got the secondary thing, color correction, lab color correction, broadcast color. One of the things that's interesting, this has Vegas video stabilization. Let's see right here. But we've also got down here ProDad Macaulay 2.0. So we got two stabilizations there. And then they also, as an add-on, they have ProDad and they have a Macaulay Pro and RT down. Let's see, where are we? Right here. Macaulay Pro. I'm looking at the screen on the viewfinder, so excuse me if I get lost. Anyway, so you have art filter, lens flare, sharpness, distortion. So it does a lot of stuff. This section right here, you can check particular size and positions or a section of it, or cause the camera to zoom or rotate. And they have a 3D, 360-degree video editing. And they also have stereo 3D. I don't do any of this, so I can't really tell you much about it. The audio, they have audio effects. As you can see over here, there's a big pile of them. Let's see, what is this? Reporter on the scene. Doesn't sound like a reporter to me. I don't know. Maybe it's probably have to put it on an audio. General audio is kind of interesting because it has a lot of, you've got audio cleaning, which lets you get rid of things like, here we are, got hiss, you got a denoiser, you got a declipper. The denoiser, you can go out and, pick various sound patterns and things like that and try and clean them up. And an equalizer, speech pitch, strong or weak, denoise, decrease noise, emphasize speech. You got a compressor. You also have a stereo FX where you can do things like widen the FX or expand it. Then you cut down back over here. You can see all these extra effects. These are other plugins that came in. I got New Blue Essentials, Auto Contrast, Lens Correction, Fixture Pro. New Blue Filters. Gradient Tint, Spotlight, Dream Glow, Diffusion. Film grain, I'm going to go back real quick and show you what it does. Just a little bit. fisheye, saturation. Then we got new blue stylers. We got ProDad photo enhancer, and the Macaulay told you about new blue elements. So it's just got a lot of these plugins coming in from New Blue. And then you also have a Hit Film 360 pack and Ignite FX Lighting Magics pack. And then down at the very bottom you have New Blue Titler. The titler that comes with Magics does a lot, but this New Blue Titler adds on some things. So now I want to show you something here. This is, well, let's see. Oh, that's right. I know what I want to talk about. So down here, that's the video editing program. Over here, this is Movie Plus, which is a Serif software program that I've kept a hold of because it does a few effects that Video Pro X doesn't do. Over here, this is Samplitude, which is their music recording software, which I use to like help clean up or enhance music. This is Spectra Layers Pro. I have the 4.0 version. I never upgraded because I don't use it that much. Over here, this is SoundForge Audio Cleaning Lab 3. And let's see, we'll pop it up here real quick. This is like my main cleaner. Spectra layers I use like if I gotta go in and take out, like there's fire engines running around, there's just no way to clean them out, and you can go in and mess with it. SoundForge is taking forever. This is how I clean up most of my audio, between that and the Samplitude. I also have Audacity, and you can do a lot of stuff with it too, but I just happen to find this a lot easier. One of the interesting things, so I just clicked on the cleaning version, or part of the program, and I just want to draw your attention to this. RX8D hum, and over here, RX declick. This RX they're referring to is Isotope RX8. And you can use this software to, let's see if I can show you here. You can go and like clean up noise and things like that. And that helps a great deal. You can see the drop down here, and you can use all these various things. It also allows you to put in other VSTEX. You know, like I have these Magics plugins from my various programs, and this is from Melodyne. This comes along with Samplitude. So I use this quite often. Sorry for the camera jerking. I use this quite often to clean up audio. But there's something else that goes along with this, is that I also got with it a standalone version of RX8 from Isotope. And the thing that's interesting about it is you can actually do a lot more with the standalone. I'm going to give you an example of that. Over here, this is, I'm just going to give this example. It says denoise, voice denoise, right here. That's the example I'm going to give you, but it's also got declicking, declipping, dehumming, all of which you could get through SoundForge Audio Cleaning Lab, but you can just fine tune it a lot more here. So I'm going to click out and give you an example. All right, we're back over here. So this is a video of just like about 20 seconds. And I want to have you listen to the sound. This is an Asus monitor that rotates so I can have it in this stand-up position. And this screen over here, this is the main one, where you have like the view. Okay, now this is using Video Pro X's dehisser and denoiser software. I dehissed at a medium. You have 4 levels that can dehiss, and then within that you can up raise and lower the amount of dehissing it's doing. This is an Asus monitor that rotates so I can have it in this stand-up position. And this screen over here, this is the main one, where you have like the view, everything. You know. So if you listen, there's a lot less hiss, and there's still a little bit of that ticking sound. And then the next one is me running the original one with all the hiss and everything through the RX standalone. And you'll notice the hiss is gone, and you can still hear a little bit of the ticking sound. This is an Asus monitor that rotates so I can have it in this stand-up position. And this screen over here, this is the main one, where you have like the view, everything. The hissing's gone, and there's a little bit of ticking. And the thing is, I only worked on the ticking for about 10 minutes. I could have gotten it all out. And I just want to give you now an example of the graining, getting rid of grain. See if I can show you it here. Right here, it's called film grain. You can put grain in, that kind of dustiness in the background, but it also takes it out. So over here, this was shot many years ago in a not very well lit room using an AVI format. And then it got converted to MP4, so you got darkness going through a file conversion. And if you watch over here, it looks like there's a bunch of bugs crawling around on the wall. So that doesn't look terribly hot. So one thing I did, this is just to give you an idea, you can use section, which lets you section off an area. And you'll notice over here, I've cut off all the grain. You can still see it jumping around though using section. I'm just showing you this option. So your attention's on her, not over there. Now, I'm now going to use the film grain to take it out. And you notice over here, you don't have any of that grain jumping around. Now this is an AVI exported to an MP4, loaded in, and then degrained. And because I was able to degrain it so much, I could brighten her up and everything around her, and it just looks a lot better. So that's just giving you a brief sample. You know, I just happen to find Video Pro X by Magic to be more intuitive to use. It has, as I've shown you, not only, for lack of a better word, it's native stuff, but again, like here I can add noise. That's similar to adding grain. I can sharpen it. I can cause Gaussian blur. Shot match lets you have two shots where the lights are different or the colors are different, and you can go in and adjust them around so they match up really well. That's like, I've had examples where sorry, jarring you there. I've had examples where I shot outside, and during the course of the shot, the sun would go behind the clouds. And of course that changes everything. And I could sit there and try and one-shot it all day long, and clouds keep moving. So I was able to go in and color pick and coordinate between the various ones and actually get it looking pretty close. And then, the darker ones had grain, so I got up there and got to do the degraining. Color Fixer Pro, Auto Contrast. It's just color replace. There's just a lot of cool things from New Blue in here. And another nice thing about Magic so far, they've never removed anything. I've had some software where you get all involved with one sort of effect, and then one version they suddenly take it out. I've never seen them do that. So I really like it. The best thing, of course, I've showed you these adjustments like the audio. The best thing to do is just get really good audio up front. But sometimes when you're shooting guerrilla, you can't. Or, when you're shooting in a room and you can't really control the light a lot or outside, sometimes you just get that grain stuff. So I hope you found that interesting. I like it. I recommend it. They're at magix, magix.com. But again, there's a lot of video editors out there, so I'm not saying this is the best or anything. I just find it really easy to use. Oh, and also, I didn't go over here, just to show you. We got all sorts of templates for like picture on back. Pinboard is kind of fun. So you can like, let's see, there it is. It's got several of these. So that's just like the video would be replaced. Here's another one. So, you know, A shot would be replaced by B shot. What do we got here? A 3D morph basic one tuning. Let's see. Here's some kind of just transition effects. You know, I've got a great big pile of those. Then you come down to fonts. You know, you can go in and alter the fonts, and all these come along with it. Plus, you know, I have my normal fonts. Caption basics. So you got a lot of stuff that, a lot of it I don't use because I tend to do everything on my own, trying to get a particular look. But, you know, if you're making home videos or something, you might kind of dig it. You know, we'll try this one real quick. You can see a little bit of change in there. We got theme packs. What do we got here? There's like little music packs that come along with it. You have music looks, kind of like LUTs, they're sometimes called, where you can have specific colors, patterns, or colorations of the film. Here we got effects lookup tables, camera lookups. You can do collages along the edge, picture and effects. So you have all that, and then you can come over here to audio, which is another thing, and you get like free sounds. Here's another one, breaking glass, cinematic effects. What do we have? I had fire. Oh yeah, fireball pass by. So you have all this stuff, little sounds you can put in there. I also have my own collection of sounds on one of my external hard drives. It's, you know, like terabytes of different sounds to put in. But, you know, this comes with it. What do we got here? A grasshopper. Not making a lot of sound. I don't know why. It's always good to, there we go. Horror. Bunch of horror stuff. And then you have mixed sounds. Anyway, it goes on and on. It comes with a lot of stuff in it. I find it very intuitive to use, easy to use. So if you're looking for one, check it out. I like it. Okay, I hope that was helpful and useful. I'm not going to bother editing the audio on here, so you're going to hear my mouth going, because it's kind of late tonight and I need to get to bed. All right, thank you very much. Have a good time. Douglas Scott McCarron. I'll see you next time.